Please say that now. Sci-fi mamacita.
I say what's up, party people. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of Galactic Cafe. I'm sorry, I'm having internet issues, so hopefully it won't go out like in the it's Taco Tuesday. So let's go to the chat. Say hi to everybody. Pulse check. How's everybody doing? Snort a poop is cuber. Hello, my favorite polar bear. How are you today? Oh, by the way, with me as always is co-host Vic. Hello. He's gonna take over here after a while because I have to go play Mom's taxi service. So right. I know, right? Hi, Ryan. Thank you so much for coming back to the show. We appreciate all of our subscribers. So smash that like button, share out the stream, tell your friends, spread the word. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Connie Cleary, how are you, my friend? How's the birdies today? I hope they're doing great. It turned cold here. It's awful. Gorilla's random thoughts. Keep it down. I'm trying to run a betting pool here on how many times we can get the supervisor to say lube. Fabulous. Fabulous. I know. That was pretty funny. So, new comments. It says, doing good. Okay, awesome. Hey, Dad Walking 55. How are you? I heard that you guys got Grandma Walking's house situated. So, I hope Grandma is doing well. And sister. Hope sister's doing well too. So things have been crazy here. As usual. Yeah, Mrs. didn't have a show today. I know I was missing it. It was like 9 o'clock. I was like, where's Mrs.? And I forgot. Oh, duh. She don't have a show today. So, but yeah. You're at 3, so that's great. Oh, that's funny. Well, I don't specifically have a topic today. I did see, let me see if I can, hold on. Hold, please. So talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to see if I can pull it up on Disney Plus. We'll see. They released the schedule for Skeleton Crew, and they're actually putting it out a day early. And so I wanted to show off the schedule, if I can find it. It's on Instagram, but once you go Instagram live, you can't roam around. You know what I mean? So, by the way, we watched the Family Guy Christmas special last night. It was funny and appalling. Yeah, it's Family Guy.
Yeah, I watched it.
So, oh my God, Meg. Okay. But at least she came back. But she's not herself.
Well, like I'm glad that
Okay.
they showed that Stewie actually cares about Meg.
Yeah, it does show that Stewie cares about Meg. So, where is the schedule? Really, guys? Oh, Becky. Wait, maybe. Oh, finally it came through. Okay. So let me download this here real quick. Let's do it like this. All right. Finally. I'm usually not this limited and stuff, so I'm kind of like, today. Let's see. Screen share. Yep, that's it. All right. So these are the directors of each episode, which is fascinating. So December 2nd, episode 1, John Watts. Episode 2, David Lowery. December 10th, it jumps that far. Jumps 8 days, really. David Lowery again. December 17th, the Daniels. Okay. December 24th, Jake Schreier. Hope I said that right. December 31st, Bryce Dallas Howard. We all know that redhead. January 7th, Lee Isaac Chung. And January 14th, John Watts. So there is your lineup for the Skeleton Crew. You know what's weird about this one, though? When they did Agatha, they put out the title of the episode and the director. Or am I wrong? But I could have swore they did. So maybe Star Wars is just being a PETA. So tell me your thoughts about the upcoming Skeleton Crew. Like I said, Go watch the Family Guy Christmas special. You're gonna laugh your ass off. It's so good. There was a new episode of American Dad last night, and I called it quits early because I didn't think there was. So we'll be watching that next week. Trying to think of what else is coming. That Sabrina Carpenter's Christmas special is going to be on Netflix. No, yeah, Netflix.
What?
Sabrina Carpenter's Christmas special.
Yeah.
Netflix. I think it's December 6th. Trying to think of other things that I've seen. Here in Mombie's Daily Boost, we have some amazing news coming out for Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City in March. I am so excited of this crew that's coming. They've confirmed. So now I'll say it when I get there, but I want them to bring another person, but I doubt she'll show up. So, programming note for Sci-Fi Mombie tonight. It may have to be, sorry guys, it's a nervous habit. Probably 8:30 my time, Central Time, 9:30 Eastern. We'll have very special holiday stream. We're going to watch some Thanksgiving specials of our favorite sitcoms and animated shows. Tomorrow night, I'm thinking 8:30-ish, 9:30 Eastern. Oh my God, Becca. I know I didn't sleep very well last night, so I'm like chugging caffeine, trying to stay awake. Tomorrow night is I have to be here on time because it starts on NBC at 8 Central. It's the SNL Thanksgiving special. So we're going to watch it together. We're off all day Thursday. And then Friday, I'm still trying to decide what I want to do. Yes, we will be watching Home Alone. I kind of saved a lot of the Christmas movies till the day after Thanksgiving. So I have a whole schedule I need to type up and send out, along with the taboo subjects for that upcoming series, which then leads into the wellness series. So, but for next year. So jam-packed, here we go. We don't slow down here at Sci-Fi Mombie ever. So yes, we will be watching those. They are on Disney Plus because like everything else in life, Disney bought everything. Yes, we will be. Which Grinch though? I was going to show both of them, the cartoon and the Jim Carrey movie. I'm not showing Jim Carrey's A Christmas Carol though. We believe in the classics, so I will be showing the George C. Scott version of A Christmas Carol. Christmas Story 1 and 2. Hold on, where's my list? Oh, list. Where'd that go? Here it is. Die Hard. Yes, all 3 Santa Clauses. Yep. Trading Places, Scrooged, Polar Express, Knives Out. Actually, oh man, I was going to do that. And Dutch. Okay, so we might watch Dutch tonight instead of maybe some sitcoms. And then Knives Out is actually a Thanksgiving movie. Who knew? So yes, I love it. Oh my God. I've driven. TBS is not doing it this year. Did you hear that? I think it moved to AMC. But that's been a tradition forever. Like since I was a little kid, they've been showing A Christmas Story 24 hours straight, beginning on Christmas Eve. I'm like, no. So, Love Actually, Charlie Brown Christmas, You've Got Mail, Miracle on 34th Street, Spirited, Planes, Bills, Christmas Chronicles, Four Christmases, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, because it's my favorite. And that kind of rounds out everything. Preacher's Wife. I may switch that one up. Rudolph, Frosty, The Grinch, Elf. You name it, we'll watch it. If you've got something that you want to watch, email me at questions@sci-fi-mombie.com and I will try to sneak it in to, now we're going to be watching A Muppet's Christmas Carol on Saturday night. Oh my God, I just realized this. There, that's better. So let me know. I love to get your guys' feedback. It really helps me mold the show to how, you know, we can talk and have fun and look at different things. But It's a Wonderful Life. I have to show It's a Wonderful Life. Yes, I love all of the National Lampoons. I miss Harold Ramis. He was one of the big architects of National Lampoons, along with John Hughes. Sorry. And boy, did those guys have a great career after they, moved on with that. So, The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus. I don't know if I've seen that one. I have to think about that. There's so many good Christmas movies. Why don't you, hey Ryan, if you can, why don't you email me? And I'll look at it. Okay. I'm game. I feel terrible because Gorilla's Random Thoughts asked me to show a movie for the It's Your Turn to Scream with Sci-Fi Mombie series, and I forgot. So it's on the list for next year. You've seen that one? Okay. So, Krampus, Candy Cane Lane. My email, here, I'll put it in the chat. It's questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. Hey, Vic. What is the big game that everybody wants for Christmas this year? Is it GTA?
Come out for next year.
Oh, see, I thought it was already out. Okay.
I think. What is the biggest game?
That's why I come to you, because you and Tony are the resident gamers in the family. So
I don't know for sure, but my best guess would be the new Sonic game.
The new Sonic game. Well, because Sonic's coming out next year.
No, at the end of this year, the new Sonic movie.
Oh, yeah, the new Sonic movie comes out. Is it Christmas?
No, but it's sometime in December. I know that.
Oh. Okay, I thought they said Christmas release, but anywho, let's see. Oh my goodness, Becky, so many people wanting my attention, and they ain't gonna get it. Okay, I was gonna look that up. When does the new Sonic movie come out? December 20th. I knew it was a Christmas release. Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
I mean, it's close to Christmas.
Yeah.
It's not on.
James Marsden's back. The lady that plays his wife is back. I always forget her name. I feel terrible when I forget her name. So lots of stuff coming.
The Doctor Who Christmas special.
Oh yes, the Doctor Who Christmas special is the 25th on BBC America. Going to be Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Disney Plus. Sorry guys, I'm so used to saying BBC America for everything Doctor Who.
I found something interesting about it.
What?
So
The
in
chick
the
from
UK,
Bridgerton's
it's
in it.
called Joy to the World, but for some reason here in the US they're calling it Joy to the World. Plural.
That's because we're America and we always have to be different.
I know, but
So, okay, I'll go check that out, Ryan. So what are you all looking forward to movie-wise this holiday season? Moana 2 is coming out. I forgot there's some other stuff. But I was trying to think of I love it when I do that stuff. Oh, we're also going to show Gremlins and Batman Returns. I will make sure, since I took this afternoon off, I'll type this up today, put it out on our socials so everybody can see it. I'm going to try very hard to stick to the schedule, unlike It's Your Turn to Scream. I swear. I get stuck side gigging, and because it's the holiday season, I'm hoping it picks up a lot. So we'll see. Daisy May's over here sleeping. Sawing logs. So it's really cute. I still got to work on the website. So if just is it a Christmas movie though? Because Batman Returns is specifically set at Christmas.
I mean, it's technically not a Christmas movie, but it's set at Christmas. So
Batman and Robin?
What?
Batman and Robin is set at Christmas.
No, I'm talking about Batman Returns.
Well, it's got a Christmas theme around it.
No, I know it's like Die Hard. It takes place during.
That's why I'm showing it.
Yeah.
Because I can.
Christmas, you know.
So I'm looking forward to, and the original with, I may have to do that on like a special Batman series. Ooh, that's a good idea. And then we could, whenever Joker 2 finally decides to show up on digital and Blu-ray, we can watch that too. Beetlejuice is out on Blu-ray and DVD. It's like $20 at Walmart. That's not bad. I do plan on us doing a watch party for it. So watch out for that announcement. It's not Christmassy, but it's just going to be like an extra showing. I know. I love Adam West. I met him. when I was 10 years old.
Really?
I did.
Wow.
He came to, there used to be a show here in Springfield, O'Reilly Auto Parts put on, called The World of Wheels. And he was the headliner that year oh my God, that was 88.
Did you watch the?
Oh yeah, I was well versed in Batman. Yeah, that's when you could absolutely watch it on reruns. And I was, he was nice. He was a really nice guy. I don't know what I did with his autograph. I feel terrible now because, but I've met Bob Barker several times. He and I share a birthday. I've met Andrew Dismukes. I've met Adam Carolla. I met Mike Baldwin at the Comedy Club a lot. I love it there. They are my.
I wish I could go.
I know. I gotta email them and ask them if you can start coming to the show.
I mean, like, I know they serve alcohol, but why is like
alcohol? I just get a Diet Coke.
I know, but like you think since I don't know.
Yeah, I get you. I get it. But we'll figure it out. So hey, Blue Room, can co-host Vic start coming? He's not 21 yet, but he'll take the big M on the hand. Yeah, Charlie Brown Christmas. And we saw Charlie Brown Thanksgiving last week. So I always have to show Peanuts. Hey, what's up, Dark Helmet? How are you, my friend? So excited for you. He had some good news last night. That's why I'm excited. But I'm hoping that with the Skeleton Crew, kind of jumping off of Christmas movies too, back to Star Wars here for a second. The stuff I've seen, I liked it. Maybe this is the next generation of Star Wars. This next group of children. So we'll see. We'll see. Just did my paperwork for my background check. Yay! Round of applause for Dark Helmet. He got a new job, Che. So excited for him. That's great.
About doing work study at
oh, yes. Co-host Vic graduated high school. Yeah, he got his GED. Yeah. Well, that's technically what it is.
Yeah.
And he got accepted to Ozarks Technical Community College to start on his general education, and then he's going to transfer somewhere else. But we're so proud of him. So proud of him. I've got to get some stuff done so that we can get his financial aid going. So, is Mary Poppins a Christmas movie? That's on Disney Plus. I know for sure. Somebody was floating a rumor yesterday that Julie Andrews died. I wanted to smack him.
How old is she now?
80s. She's supposed to be, she signed the contract to be in the next Princess Diaries.
Oh.
So she can't die yet. I like that movie series.
Yeah, at least get that movie done. Then after that, I don't know.
Yeah. See, Dark Helmet said he did his GED in 2008 and he barely passed math. Did you get the bare minimum? I don't think you did though.
I think that's a little bit higher.
Yeah. He went through high set. Yeah, the GED is harder than getting a regular diploma. It's true.
But I did it.
Yeah,
So.
she's not dead. Her daughter came out really upset yesterday that people are floating that rumor, and she came out with a statement with her agent. They're like, "Why the hell would you do that right before the holidays? Why would you start a rumor like that?" You know, it's ridiculous. So, but she's fine. She's fine. Snowball Express is kind of a Christmas movie. Okay. Snowball. Hold please. Write some stuff down. Dark Helmet, you got any Christmas movies you want us to look at? Or Connie Cleary? Really, Autumn?
What?
Gotta just let it all fly, huh?
This is my baby.
No, I'm talking about your... Never
Look
mind.
at the baby.
She was asleep. Oh, she's like, hey. Autumn, you're so mean.
I gotta go.
I know. I got to turn this over to Vic, though.
No.
We've got time.
No, I have to get the chicken, remember?
We're going to stop at the one close. Wait a minute.
It's at noon. And it's
No. Okay, Vic, you ready? So,
Okay.
I have to skedaddle, but I'm leaving it in Vic's hands. I've got it all set up for him.
You're all due.
Do you want me to do Mombie's Daily Boost real quick?
What?
You want me to do Mombie's Daily Boost real quick, and then you can talk to everybody?
Okay.
Here we go. It's November 26th. It's Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday, as Maria from Tea and Telly would tell you.
Doesn't that look good?
Of course. It's 2 days to Thanksgiving. It's 29 days to Christmas. It's 36 days to New Year's. And it's 80 days to Valentine's Day. What? All right. Friday at the Galois Theater. They're going to show National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation on the big screen. Go to galoistheater.com or call the box office at 417-863-9491 for your tickets. What was that?
Oh, the toilet didn't want to come out.
Oh. Check out galoistheater.com for the rest of the schedule for the holiday season. They're going to show a lot of great things like It's a Wonderful Life on the big screen and the Imagine concert. It's really great stuff. So galoistheater.com. All right. Here is the current lineup for Missouri Comic-Con. That is February 15th and 16th at the Springfield Expo Center in beautiful downtown Springfield, Missouri. I will post ticket info tomorrow. So I will bring that to Mombie's Daily Boost so that you have it if you want to attend. We will be there because I'm not missing this one. It's just too close. All right. Here's the big news for Planet Comic-Con, March 21st through the 23rd in Kansas City. The voice talent for Rick and Morty will be there. Really?
Whoa.
Hey, you guys, bring Rachel McFarlane with you.
No.
Anyways, Brian Austin Green, Tori Spelling, Mario Lopez, Elizabeth Berkley,
I want to be Tori
Sean
Spelling.
Kagan. All of them are coming. There's more. There's much more than this.
I want to meet Tori Spelling.
And there's,
And people in hell want ice water.
What?
I'm planning on going to this.
I know.
We'll see. We got to save up money though.
I know.
Y'all got to save money.
Oh,
So-
money.
That's the problem. You spend my money. So go to planetcomiccon.com to purchase your admission and
Does it
memberships.
look like I have time for a job? Meow, meow, meow.
Thursday, April 17th, 2025 at the Galois Theater, there is a special showing of Jim Henson's Labyrinth in concert on the big screen. Doors open at 7. The show starts at 8. While you watch that amazing movie, there's going to be a live band playing, and we're going to listen to David Bowie sing because he's awesome.
Delicious.
So, GaloisTheater.com or call the box office 417-863-9491. You refuse to go to, well, you're missing out. You know, hey, Dark Helmet, I've actually been trying to talk to some people about getting a convention together for just Orville people. I think it'd be fun. So, Mrs. Dadma Walking 55 has an amazing show, normally Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. It's your daily dose of birthday celebrations, memes, motivation, puzzles, recipes from around the world, and above all, positivity. I'm going to flip through here real quick, guys. Dadman has some shows. Check them out. All these channels are 18 plus. So please consult the approval of your parental unit before watching any of the shows. And like I said, if you have any questions, you got movie suggestions, you got TV suggestions, email us at questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. We'll be more than happy to look at them and we'll try to add them to the lineup. All right, so I've got a skedaddle, but co-host Vic's going to take over. So
You're all doomed.
you're all in trouble now. All right, guys, have a good day. I will see you later. Vic, this is all set up for you when you finish. All you got to do is run the last. Should I do a live unbox? Yes, you should. And I need to DM you about the Orville watch party show. So I will do that soon. Okay. All right. Talk to y'all later. Oh, I need my jacket. It's cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside. Now what did I do with the keys? Oh yeah, I threw them. Babies. Okay, you can't go anywhere without your license. All right, Vic, go for it.
All right. Hello, everyone.
No.
How's everyone doing? I sure am going to try.
What, do you want me to drive? Oh, why not?
Because
I'm gonna get my license next week, and I have to.
yeah, and I'm hopefully gonna get my learner's permit next week.
Can I have the key, please?
So how's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just getting, prepared for everything. I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to get prepared for everything, taking my written driver's test, starting school in spring. I don't have everything, but the first thing I got for school, one of the most important things for school nowadays, yeah, thank you. I wasn't I passed, but I think I got a little bit of a low score, but it wasn't too bad. But I'm definitely going to go to college. I do have I did get a new laptop. Well, not new. It's not new.
It's new to you.
Yeah. The joys of going to a pawn shop.
Well, better than nothing.
Yeah, I mean it works pretty well, and it's gonna be great for school.
Just remembered, I better not leave this in there.
Mhm.
Okay. Told you it was cold.
No, I'm just listening to my mother for a while.
See you later.
I think the one like as you could tell if you've been here for a while, I used to not have glasses and I now do. And I think one of the big things I've learned from having to wear glasses is that Velma from Scooby-Doo was correct. You cannot see without your glasses. Like as soon as I take them off, all I see is blurriness. Like blobs, blurriness. I can barely make out anything. And then like another thing you have to learn when getting glasses is just how expensive they are. You know, you don't really think like, especially even for just like name brand like frames like these are like, I don't know if they're resin or polycarbonate or what, but these frames cost us like $80, and they're like the wide guys kind because I have a wide face. So it's definitely kind of like a weird sort of thing. And of course, you know, my birthday was not that long ago. I'm officially an adult, which it's, you know, it's kind of new. It's definitely a lot to get used to, especially with, you know, how I grew up. Yeah, it's sure. I mean, I think, you know, the hardest part about being an adult is it never ends. Once you get here, you're stuck here for the rest of your life. You know? But it's just the beginning for me. Um I don't know. Like I I will forever be a kid at heart, honestly. Like I still play a lot of the games I did like when I was a kid, you know? And of course I play a lot of new games too. But like currently, like for my birthday, you know, I got birthday money from my grandparents. I bought Sonic X Shadow Generations. It was the last one they had in stock at Walmart. It was the day one edition. I was like, give it. And I love it, you know? It gave me an excuse to replay through Sonic Generations, which I love that game. You know, I also love the Batman Arkham games. I grew up playing them. I like what's interesting is like what's interesting is I started with Arkham City. Like and the thing is I like Arkham Asylum, but when you start with, you know, a game that is similar but also different, like visually and gameplay wise, and then you go backwards, it, you know, it's definitely sort of like a reverse learning curve in a weird way. It's just like you don't know how how much you don't know how much different something's going to be until you play it, and it's really interesting. I've even I even grew up playing the Lego Batman games and other Batman games, and they're all pretty different from each other. You know, like I've played Batman the Telltale series, which I didn't grow up with it, but I remember watching little bits of it here and there growing up, and I always wanted to play it, and then I finally got to, and I say it's the closest because it came out after the Arkham series. It's similar, but it definitely has like the Telltale gameplay style, which not everyone likes, but I I I tend to like it. It depends on what game it is. Like I love the Walking Dead Telltale series. What else? I like some of the older Telltale games like Sam and Max, Strong Bad, uh, even the Bone games, and Puzzle Agent. Puzzle Agent is really fun. And I think going from jumping from Sam and Max season 3 to The Walking Dead, and I think in between that was Back to the Future, the Telltale series, which I also love. But jumping from those games to The Walking Dead, it was a big shift, you know. But visually, it was still 2012, so they looked about the same. And I'm not saying they looked bad. They're pretty good looking games, even the originals. But oh yeah, I have some dental work I need to get done because I have one tooth here that needs to come out, and I have two over here that need filled. And I finally got a dentist appointment. They're probably gonna knock my ass out, but it's see, the thing about me is, I tend to not necessarily put things off, but I definitely tend to not ask for the things I need until and when it finally happens, I had an opportunity to get this tooth taken out a few years back, but it was before I got my anxiety under control. So I was having a lot of issues with that. Sorry, I'm gonna have to take a drink of water. But I think, I'm definitely more prepared. I know how to work through my anxiety now. And I'm ready to get this tooth out, honestly. It's been long overdue at this point. But yeah, I yeah, uh, I had one tooth over here that needed to be taken out because of a cavity, since it was a baby tooth, and an adult one was gonna grow in anyway, so they just decided to pull it out. And I got gas then, and I did fine, but for some reason, they were gonna give me laughing gas for this one too. But the issue with that was, I think it was because I was really concerned because of how far back it was. So, but now I'm just I need to get it out. At this point, it's just wow. Yeah, my dad, he got all his teeth. He got dentures, he got all his teeth. You know, his teeth have been like bothering him for years, and he finally got them out. Yeah, me too. Like like brushing my teeth even can sometimes like cause issues with, because like honestly I think it runs in my family too. On like I think, you know, like every person in my family I could think of on both sides have had issues with their teeth for one reason or another. So it's just like, well, great. But I think, you know, what I've learned about growing up is that, oh boy, you know, I grew up like a stubborn kid. I had, you know, I had anger issues. I got in trouble in school, and my parents didn't know how to really handle that the best. So I ended up with, you know, some of my, you know, mindsets that I really, you know, shouldn't have been in. Like, yeah, me too. Like I don't like, I'm not trying to badmouth my parents at all. It's just, you know, I was really stubborn growing up, and my parents didn't know how to deal with me. So they just, you know, I basically ended up in the mindset where if I'm stubborn, if I get upset and things like that, I would get my way, because that's what my parents would do every time I got upset, because they didn't know how else to deal with it. I'm starting to get out of that now, but looking back, I had a lot of issues, and like I don't even understand why I did some of the things I did. Like I used to, like honestly, I used to like throw I threw chairs. I threw like I like when I get upset, my first like thought is to start throwing things, and I'm trying to retrain my brain not to do that anymore. But especially when I was younger, sometimes I would get upset without even knowing why. And I guess as a kid, I didn't know how to understand why I was upset. So instead, I got angry and I started acting out, which I've definitely gotten better now. I do have my moments still, but you know, I think therapy really does help. I've been in therapy, and I know this is like not the time for all like mental health talk and things like that. We have a whole series for that. But you know, it is important all the time, honestly, to really be open about it. Um, it's always, you know, it's always a struggle. No one's perfect. You're always going to be a work in progress. So, but we keep going. So, anyway, I kind of want to change the subject now. Uh, what game? Like, if anyone plays games, like, what kind of games does everyone play right now? As I've mentioned, I've been playing a lot of Sonic X Shadow Generations and the Batman Arkham games. But I'm also trying to get back into Persona 4 because I played a little bit of it through Game Pass, and my brother owns it on Switch, and his account is on our Switch that me and my sister share. So I downloaded it and I'm gonna play it. But I really want to get back into it because I really did like it. I will say it's like a lot of I will say a lot of JRPGs are like have a lot of text in them. It's like especially the Persona series. It's a lot of like dialogue and things like that. But I really love like the combat, and I like I really do like the story as well. It's pretty fun. I like the characters. I like, you know, it's definitely a lot to get used to. But I want to know what everyone is playing right now. If you play any video games, um, like I haven't played it as much anymore, but I did grow up playing Minecraft as well, and I do like to play a little bit of that here and there too. Um, I used to play a lot in like creative mode or like in peaceful on survival. I still do. It's just because with Minecraft, I either like building or exploring. And I think in survival, when I'm exploring, I don't like when the sun goes down and all the monsters start attacking you, which I get it. It removes a lot of the challenge to the game, but to me, it's a lot more fun that way because I feel like, you know, there are games where I want to, you know, like go like there are games like the Batman Arkham games where I want to have like combat and things like that. But Minecraft is sort of my peaceful like comfort game I go to when I want to just relax, you know? But like a lot of times when I'm playing Minecraft, I usually like I usually turn on the bonus chest, um, so I can have some stuff to start the game with. Yeah, um, but I like just collecting a bunch of stuff. Like I always have plans to build houses and things like that, but then I always just go walking around in random directions, and I never end up settling in one place because I like exploring. I don't even really use like maps or anything, but I'm not really in like a quest to fill up the map or anything, but I just like exploring and seeing all the different worlds, and then I'll decide from there if I want to settle down somewhere, you know. But there are some times where I'll just like end up in a cave somewhere and like mining for a while. I sorry. I'm trying to figure out what else to talk about so I don't stay on one subject a lot. Um, but there's only so many topics you can talk about. But I guess I can go back to school for a little bit. I want to study photography, and I want to go 2 years at OTC, and I'm thinking about transferring to Missouri State, like transferring my credits. But like I'm really excited to go to school starting in spring. Um, I never thought I would be excited to go to school, but I am. So, um, it's definitely going to be a lot to, you know, figure out. But it is like I will say the show is going on a bit longer than my mom usually has it going for. But excuse me. I think once I run out of things to talk about, I guess I'll end it. I don't think it'll be too much longer. So, but you know, but yeah, I found like a really good deal for my school laptop at a local pawn shop, which is interesting to think. I was kind of stuck between two choices. Like there was the one the person working at the counter like recommended to us. He worked with all the computers that come in. He recommended this Windows one that I ended up going with, but I also saw a Lenovo Chromebook Duet, which I've always wanted one of those. But when it came down to it, especially with what I wanted to study, it would have made more sense to go with the Windows computer because it can do a lot more. But I don't really dislike Chrome OS. I know a lot of people don't really like it, but it's not, it's definitely workable. I think it just depends on what you're using it for. Because, I think you can get a lot of use out of Chrome OS if you're like, at an office job or something where you're not really using a lot of external applications and things like that. If all you're doing is writing and receiving emails, attending meetings, working on Word documents, and things like that, that could be something that would work. But it all depends on what you're looking for, yeah. But I love looking at different computers, honestly. I love looking at different tech and computers and things like that. Like I sorry about that. Anyway, I was really having issues choosing what kind of computer I wanted for school. I was stuck between a Chromebook, Windows laptop, MacBook, or even something like an iPad. All of them have their merits. It's just, because I knew I wanted to study photography. So Chromebook probably wouldn't be the best option. And I mean, an iPad might work, but so it was only really two options. And I ended up going for a Windows laptop because that's what I could find. For, because that's all they really had at the pawn shop, so I ended up going with that. Which it's not bad. It's Windows 11. The only issue is it's only 256 gigs of storage, but I do have it's an SSD. I hope it could be switched out, but I have an older HP laptop that doesn't work anymore, but it has a terabyte in it, and I'm hoping that still works because I'm pretty sure it does because there's not too much damage to it. What happened was my cat knocked it off of where it was sitting, and the charger port broke, so it won't, and it needed to be plugged in to stay on because the battery didn't work. So basically, it just, yeah. Anyway, but I'm hoping I can salvage the SSD out of it and put it into my new laptop. It has 8 gigs of RAM, which is pretty good for, most computers, I think. But if I can get that terabyte in there, that would work. That would be a lot of, in fact, my one of the first few things I did on my new laptop is I loaded up the Missouri Driver's Guide PDF, and I just started reading it. So, and hopefully next Wednesday I will get my learner's permit so I can start driving, which is, it was something I was kind of anxious about. I was kind of on the fence if I wanted to learn to drive or not. But now I'm sort of at the point where it's just like, it would make sense. So I think especially now, it makes a lot more sense. But yeah, I think like I was almost like completely dead set on getting a MacBook though when it cut like, because like I found one, like, they're usually expensive, which that is always an issue, but I found one on Amazon that was pretty cheap even though it was a few years behind. But I was full on willing to invest in that. But I really, when it came down to it, I was just like, I really want to get this. I really want to get it now because I don't want to have to worry about it later. So I wanted to take the steps to work on that as soon as possible. I'm very impatient when it comes to a lot of things, so that is one part of it. So that's one reason why I ended up, getting my computer sorted out now. But the other reason is because, I have to pay for a lot of other stuff using financial aid anyway. I decided that, well, not a lot, but you have to pay for tuition and school supplies and things like that. I didn't want to have to add in a laptop price on top of that. So I decided to take the money I got from graduation for my Nan and Papa. And I will say the one that I did get, my dad did have to help with the price a little bit. It was a bit higher than my budget, but I'm really thankful that he helped, because I'm really trying to invest in my future, and this is like a big step for me. But I'm really like excited for school. I don't know all of what I want to take. I know I want to do photography, but I might also take like I also was kind of interested in a creative writing class, which I don't have the best skills in writing, but I'm hoping taking that class will help build my skills a little bit, because I'm good with songwriting. Songwriting's something I can do, but I want to branch out into like other kinds of writing. Maybe not necessarily like maybe poetry, maybe like a book, for example. I don't know. I just want to like start writing more, I think. But yeah, I think I'm really going to enjoy going to school, which is insane. And I'm really happy that I'm going to hopefully start driving soon. But yeah, I think I kind of ran out of things to talk about. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end it. Thank you guys for joining. I kind of let it go on for a bit longer than Mombie does, but I like talking. So, I might start like I know my show's kind of been off for a while, but I promise I'm going to get an episode in this week. We need to get caught up a lot on on Drag Race, but I will see you guys then. As Mombie says, later party people.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today on any one of our amazing shows. We appreciate you being our subscriber. So don't forget to smash that like button, that heart, or that thumbs up, and share out the stream. Also, please leave us comments because we respond to our comments all the time. So please join us again, and as usual, party people, have a wonderful day. The weekly show that started it all will be pre-recorded starting Sunday nights at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. We're doing pre-recorded so that we have more guests join us and a lot more fun. I do a daily show called the Galactic Cafe, Monday to Friday, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Bring your breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. Bring a beverage of your choice because it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and let's chat about sci-fi. I host a show 3 times a week, and we start with Futurama Mondays, and beginning October 28th, we're going to watch the new season of American Dad. So come join me at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, and then maybe after, we'll start watching Futurama again. Saturday nights in the studio, we watch The Muppet Show, and it starts at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, and currently we're in season 2. Saturday nights in the studio, starting at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, we are watching the 50th anniversary season of Saturday Night Live. It's so funny. It's been so great, so come join us. Co-host Vic, aka Victoria Matrix, hosts his own show. It's called In Drag. He does that on Friday or Saturday nights beginning at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. We talk about LGBTQIA plus issues and watch RuPaul's Drag Race Global All-Stars or any of the RuPaul family of drag races. We have 2 new shows joining the Sci-Fi Mombie Studios umbrella, Night's Bites and Sci-Fi Mombie Didn't Burn It. Plus, we also have Sci-Fi Mombie Found What, which is still ongoing, so come join us. Watch for our social media posts. Warning, Sci-Fi Mombie, In Drag, and all of our other shows, we do not reach out on Facebook Messenger or DMs and personally ask you for money. If you receive these messages, please report them. They are scammers. Do not engage them. We have 4 ways you can donate to Sci-Fi Mombie. You can go buy us a cup of coffee at ko-fi.com/sci-fi mombie. You can donate through our PayPal if you scan that QR code right there, or search us by mombieape@gmail.com. We have Throne, throne.com/sci-fi mombie. Throne is all private. We never receive your information. We also have Patreon memberships, and they're actually $3 a month instead of $5, and you get exclusive content you won't see anywhere else, and it's the dry run for when our YouTube channel goes monetized. Sci-Fi Mombie has its own merch shop at sci-fi-mom-b.myspreadshop.com. We have extended sizes in most of our clothing, and we are uploading all of the logos for our shows so that you can put it on whatever you would like. But please reach out to us. If you can't find something, we will work with Spreadshop to get that for you. We also have our own website at sci-fi-mombie.com. Check out our social media links. Check out Sci-Fi Mombie security team. Check out our biographical information. Drop us an email. Sign up for our newsletter. And we will be uploading convention info and galleries. So check it out, sci-fi-mombie.com. And last but not least, we're all over social media. We have a new email, questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. You can also search us with @SCIFIMOMBIE, but we stream daily to the Meta platform, which is Facebook and Instagram, Twix, YouTube, and Twitch. We are 40% of the way on TikTok. We also have Thread, Discord, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Blue Sky, Counter Social, IMDb, IMDb Pro, Mastodon, and Patreon. And if you would please give our TikTok and our Twitch some love, we would appreciate that with you following us. Another I haven't had my caffeine. The mornings can be boring. I'm the sci-fi Mombie. Yes, it's me, the Mombie, and my family. In your ears, in your head, we are talking on our phones, with our mics, with my crew by my side. In your ears, in your head, we're still talking.